Hello and welcome back to Meigs County High School, the Jungle, here with our first game of the night being the Lady Tigers versus the Sweetwater Lady Wildcats.
We're here for a great matchup tonight here in the Jungle with Maddie Moore passing out to Cadence Schomburg. We pass it back out to Moore, and Moore will miss that, and I believe we will go to the foul line. We will.
Great job by Maddie Moore there, getting contact on the shot and getting 3 free throws here. As she'll miss the first.
High arching shot, she will miss the second out of 3.
And the Lady Tigers in their last game against Tellico, it was a decent game all around, but the Lady Tigers just ended up getting the best of them as Schomburg flips it up and in.
Yes, very dominating performance, but lack of Alexis Crans. We hope to see more of that tonight.
And the inbounds pass is thrown away to Maddie Moore, and Lady Fitzgerald gonna spot up for a 3, and it won't go. That was rebounded by number 14, Lily Woodruff. Kylie Baylog is bringing the ball down for the Wildcats, and the ball is dropped and recovered by Sweetwater. Woodruff loses the ball and picked up by Crans. She stumbles and passes it to Howard, and Schomburg's going to be open, and she can't hit the 3. Rebounded by Crans, and eventually picked up by Fitzgerald, and a foul on number 22, Kendall Taylor.
Meigs County already up 2-0 here early, looking to add to this lead.
Schomburg needs to get the ball in quickly. She's going to get to Maddie Moore in the corner. And she's going to reset the offense as Crans to Fitzgerald. Wanting things to happen off ball. She passes it to Moore. Laney Fitzgerald had one of her better games of the season last week against Tellico, and hopefully she can recreate it as she tried to pass to Julie Howard and almost tipped out of bounds. Moore to Crans to Schomburg, then back to Fitzgerald. It ends up in her hands. Passes it down to Howard. She drives inside and gets it to go. Nice touch on the layup there by Julia Howard.
Especially through that contact there. Julia Howard, great at creating contact and getting through it.
Absolutely.
Very lucky to have her on our team and not another.
And this Meigs County team is much taller than most others, as Alexis Crans runs straight into Julia Howard, and the ball is flipped up and around, and it's going to go to Meigs County.
Alexis Crans got hit in her face, and she was already wearing that mask. You see her hair, and she pushes the mask back up. Hopefully her nose did not just get broken again there.
Schomburg gets it into Howard. She passes it back to Schomburg, then out to Fitzgerald. Thought about shooting it, but won't. Moore brings it back out. Good ball movement here by Meigs County so far. Fitzgerald sets the screen. Moore dumps it inside to Howard. She's going to do the same move she did earlier, but can't get to go. Not enough.
Now, one good thing about this Lady Tigers defense is they incorporate this full court press here, and no one can stop it. As I just pointed out there, great defense.
As Crans is going to toss it up to Schomburg on the fast break, but can't get it to go, and their ball's going to go out of bounds. Wildcats ball. Meigs County having a ton of opportunities to score here, but they just can't convert. As they're going to call, I believe, a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Wildcats, but great job there by Alexis Crans, wrapping her arms around the ball and not getting a contact.
As we saw there, Kylie Baylog, Alexis Crans tried helping her up, and she slapped her arm away. Looked like she was throwing a temper tantrum down there on the court.
It's going to be chippy since Meigs County, I believe, won every single game last time against Sweetwater, as Sweetwater checks up a shot and it won't go. Laney Fitzgerald trying to steal it, and she's going to foul.
Calling there for a reach. But that is the same ref from Tellico. Yeah, that's it. Good to see that. We made some questionable calls last Friday. Let's see if he can.
Maddie Sewell gets it in. And The shot won't go by number 33, Brooklyn Gibby. Almost went in, but unlucky bounce as Meigs County regains possession. Franz driving inside. She's going to take the layup. Too strong. That's what we saw a lot of the other day at Tellico. Alexis Kranz had a lot of easy and open looks, just either too much or not enough. And Kendall Taylor going to try and spin up for the layup, but he's going to get called for the travel as substitutions come in for Meigs County. Julia Howard and Maddie Moore come out, and that is Taylor McCone and Lila Brown coming into the game. Lila Brown also had a great game the other night against Tellico.
She did.
Schaumburg going to pop up for the wide open three, and it won't go. Ball's going to be tipped, and it's going to stay with Meigs County.
The good thing about this Sweetwater team is we have a lot of youths to come commentating for them. Only one senior on this team, Kingsley Cook, number 24. They don't have a lot of seniors. They have juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. This is a new fresh-looking team for Sweetwater, and hopefully the chemistry works as Lila Brown hit a layup earlier, and Taylor McCone got a steal and chucked up a mid-range shot, but it won't go. And another jump ball. This one should go to Meigs County. Taylor McCone will be the one to win down the pass.
McCone. Franz was wide open. Referee was in the way, though. Fitzgerald back to McCone. Franz trying to drive inside. She does. Kicks out to Lila Brown for the rare mid-range. It won't go. And Fitzgerald going to use her body to try and get inside and bully her way in.
It's crazy. Laney can rebound like the worm, but she sure don't shoot at it.
Meigs County, a lot of missed opportunities there, and Sweetwater's going to regain possession. That was Kendall Taylor on the layup, and it won't go. And the ball bobbled out of some hands and ended up into Taylor's, who was out of bounds. As Ainsley King's going to come in for the Tigers, and Kranz will get her first sit of the night. This Lady Tigers team prides on their defense, and it shows as Lila Brown tries to get inside but doesn't go. 0-6 here with 3:06 left to go in the first. Meigs County shutting out Sweetwater right now. Woodruff is going to shoot the three for Sweetwater, and it won't go. A good shot there, and a wide open one at that, as it's rebounded by Lila Brown, and McCone's going to toss it up to King on the fast break. She's going to lay it up, and it won't go too much. And it's going to be a foul on Lila Brown. Sweetwater almost had a 5-second call there, but luckily for them it didn't happen. Lila Brown guarding up on Kylie Baylog. And an offensive foul.
So called for the push-off.
Great job there by Lila Brown, allowing the contact to come to her.
King thought about pulling it, but Laney shoots a deep one.
And we've seen her be able to make those deep threes before, but I'm sure the Coach D is not a big fan of them. As Baylog tried to pass it over to a teammate, but it was intercepted by Fitzgerald, and McCone's going to get a wide open layup, and 8-0, Meigs County up with 2:10 left to go. And head coach Jennifer Slover for the Wildcats wants to talk it over.
She thinks she can make some adjustments here. They are looking very poorly right now, and they cannot get anything to go. They just need to keep on and keep on. They can't stop right now. They just have to try to get 1 point on the board at least. Right now it was 0, and they're just getting killed.
And this Meigs County team playing incredible defense, still holding Sweetwater to 0. And that's huge, as if they can go into the second quarter with 0 points scored, it's hard to say that momentum can't carry forward. As there's going to be some substitutions for Meigs County, it seems. Julia Howard comes back into the game, and Kennedy Smith comes in for the first time. Sewell passed it into Woodruff and back to Sewell. Meigs County clamping them up. And finally a jump ball. It's going to stay with Sweetwater, but great job there by Meigs County, not allowing any Sweetwater player to get the ball past the three-point line. Woodruff, Sewell, she's going to drive. And just going to get past half court. Sewell being double teamed and passed it over to Brooklyn Gibby, and it was stolen away. Ainsley King going to step back out. Pass it down to Julia Howard, a wide open layup. It's good. This Meigs County team playing incredible right now. As the ball's tipped, and it will go to Meigs County. Oh, they're saying it's going to stay with Sweetwater. As substitutions for Sweetwater come in. And Sewell off the inbounds pass tried to get it to Woodruff, but defense by the Lady Tigers there. Knocked it away. Woodruff. It's stolen away. Julia Howard's going to get the easy fast break layup, and this is the most amount of points I've ever seen her score in the first quarter.
Yeah, she normally turns on her jets in the second, and
looks like Woodruff fell there as the ball was being inbounds.
Beautiful pass over to Gibby on the bench. Trying to create something there, I see.
1:05 left to go in the first.
That pass would have worked if Gibby was on the court. She was inside of Julia Howard. She'll get the job. And boom.
What a performance by Julia Howard in this first quarter. As she's not one to look to score the ball, but seeing as Sweetwater severely undersized, she's going to take that mismatch and run with it. Baylog bringing the ball down for the Wildcats. Stolen away by Schomburg, a fast break opportunity. She's going to pump fake and draw the contact. 34.4 seconds left, and 2 free throws coming up for Kenneth Schomburg. And what a first quarter by Meigs County. Shutting down the Wildcats and allowing them to get them a double-digit lead, even with all the missed opportunities that they've had, as King will come out for Brown.
But Kennedy Smith bullies her way inside. Kennedy Smith does. Apparently it was a walk.
And a nice pass inside.
They will get their first points with 14 seconds left.
Schomburg passed it over to McCone, and I assume Meigs County's going to hold it for a last-second shot. Schomburg gets the screen from Howard. She's going to drive inside, kick it out to McCone. Pump fakes, passes it to Julia Howard. She shoots at the buzzer, and it's good. Julia Howard, what a first quarter.
Have yourself a night, Julia.
And her stat sheet's going to look incredible tonight, as she is doing everything for this Meigs County team.
Looking for a double-double here. I'm pretty sure she already has 8 points.
I thought it was more like 12. I guess we need to start keeping up here, don't we?
Yeah.
Would be nice.
Would be nice. She's going to get more rebounds tonight because
she's already got a couple steals as well.
Maybe a triple-double.
Okay, chill out.
As you pump up your eyes and look me dead in the eyes and know that it's going to be a triple-double. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy.
regardless, Julia Howard having a heck of a night so far. This is the most explosive I've ever seen her on the offensive side. And she's even hitting tough mid-range shots as well. Nothing easy.
She's going to keep up this incredible run, I'm going to tell you that much.
As the lineup for Meigs County going into the second quarter is going to be Fitzgerald, Brown, Howard, Kranz, and Moore. While the lineup for the Wildcats is going to be Woodruff, Gage, Taylor, and I believe that's Sewell. As Howard passes it down to Fitzgerald, and she's going to pass out to Kranz, and she goes for the floater. It won't go. And rebounded by Julia Howard. She kicks out to Kranz, and she gets it to go.
Great shot there by Alexis Kranz. Great assist and rebound there by Julia Howard.
Sewell bringing the ball down.
Alrighty, let's see here.
Maddie Sewell to throw the ball in. Gets it into Baylog. Back to Sewell and trying to pass it into Lily Woodruff.
Woodruff tipped it out. Howard did not touch that lane. We're going to say she did.
As Woodruff's going to shoot the mid-range shot, and it won't go. Unlucky bounce. And a quick jump ball there. As it should stay with Meigs County, but a very quick jump ball there by the refs. Maddie Moore bringing it down. Howard kicks it over to Moore. Wanting a couple screen set for her. Kranz to Fitzgerald, down to Howard. And she's going to try and dump it off inside to Lila Brown, but just slipped out of her hands and went out of bounds. Howard trying to do a little bit of everything, scoring, defending, rebounding, and facilitating.
She's getting her playmaking badges up now.
Good passing there by Sweetwater, as I believe that was Woodruff to get the bucket there. Kranz ball was tipped and she recovers it, but travels as she was trying to get the ball back out to one of her teammates. Baylog guarded heavily by Moore. Sewell gets past half court.
Laney points it out. Looking at what Laney knows what they're going to do. Laney's just a high IQ player.
Baylog to Sewell. Dangerous elbows there by Sewell as she luckily missed Maddie Moore. As Baylog going to drive inside and get fouled. It's going to be on Lila Brown. And a nice pass inside as the ball's going to be passed again, and Sweetwater back-to-back buckets.
Moore bringing it down.
12-point lead for the Tigers with 5:45 left to go in the second. Fitzgerald to Brown, over to Moore. Kranz going to be called for the travel again. As Kennedy Smith's going to come in for Lila Brown. Baylog bringing the ball down. Kicks it over to Sewell. Taylor over to Gage. The passing here by the Wildcats is it's intercepted by a Tiger. Moore, a deep pass over to Smith, and she's going to spin and find a wide open Maddie Moore on the top of the three. And it's good. Maddie Moore drills the triple to give Meigs County an even bigger lead. And nice defense by Crayons as she's on the fast break now. She's going to take it up and get it to go. Luckily for Meigs County, they haven't missed too many opportunities when it comes to fast break layups like that.
Here comes Kennedy Smith on defense, and she is a bully.
As the ball was dropped for a minute, but regained by Sweetwater. And they get a good pass inside and an and one opportunity here for the Wildcats. That's Kendall Taylor. As Schomburg's going to come in for Maddie Moore. She'll hit the free throw. And 1 point away from double digits in scoring for the Wildcats as Julia Howard gets it inside. Gets a nice little hook shot, but doesn't go. Fast break, Taylor leading the charge. Kicks it over to Gage. Gage trying to dribble past Smith, and ball was tipped, but she recovered it. And that's Woodruff who shoots the three, and it won't go. As Kennedy Smith grabs the rebound, and Alexis Crayons driving inside and gets blocked, but she grabs her own rebound, and it won't go. As Julia Howard's going to grab that rebound and take it up, and she's going to get fouled. 2 free throws for Julia Howard coming up. That was on Lily Woodruff. As substitutions come in for the Tigers.
Let's see here. Howard looking to continue her impressive knot here by having some easy shots.
As she misses both free throws. The Meigs County not doing well from the free throw line today, as Smith saved it from going out of bounds, and a not so great pass as it's stolen away by Woodruff. And that's Sewell who nails the three-pointer. Wildcats now in double-digit scoring with 12. Kennedy Smith almost dropped it and went out of bounds. King to McCone. Back to King. Gets the screen from Howard. She steps back.
McCone drives. King drives. And King scores.
Nice roll there by Ainsley King.
That's what happens when you reinforce. You get a lot of reach-ins called on you. Kennedy is wanting to attack every single second of every single down.
And it's that aggressiveness that can get you into foul trouble, but it can also win you games. Taylor driving inside. And going to be a push on Meigs County. As Fitzgerald's going to come in for Kennedy Smith. And Woodruff going to take it up. Won't go. Rebounded by Woodruff again. Ball keeps getting rebounded, and finally Alyssa Gage hits it. McCone going to pop open for the three, and it's good. A quick three-point shot for Taylor McCone, but it works. Meigs County doubling their score over Sweetwater, and a double dribble by Schomburg as she was trying to save it from going out of bounds. And Julia Howard's going to sit down for a nice needed rest. Ball's given right to McCone as she's going to kick it out to Schomburg and then to Fitzgerald.
More. Down. King is wide open. She will drive though. She will get fouled, and she will shoot two from the line, see if she can increase this lead to 16.
Meigs County being the complete opposite of good at the free throw line tonight, as they have missed many free throws. And she'll hit the first. And she'll hit the second. making it a 16-point lead for the Tigers late into this second quarter. 2:17 left to go. Ball's passed in, and some good ball movement here by the Wildcats as Sewell's going to take it inside, and it won't go. Rebounded by Maddie Moore. She's going to kick it over to Schomburg. Thought about shooting it, but doesn't. Schomburg trying to find anyone open. Fitzgerald in the corner to McCone. She just hit a huge three. It won't go. Rebounded by Sweetwater. Woodruff hands it over to Gage. Tipped by Maddie Moore, but recovered by Gage. As Woodruff's going to shoot up a shot, and it won't go. Too much. 1:25 left to go in the second. As King's going to pop out for a three, and it won't go. Rebounded by McCone, and she's going to shoot the three from her own rebound.
McCone is on fire. Stop, drop, and roll.
Meigs County cannot be stopped on either side of the ball.
Timeout called by Slover.
Meigs County is just incredible on both sides right now. Their defense is proving difficult for Sweetwater to find an answer for, as it's 33-14, and their offense has just been incredible. The main highlight being Julia Howard, who's been doing a little bit of everything.
Great game going on here.
One minute left to go in the second quarter.
Let's see. 59.9 left here. Might as well call it 60. But we're not. We're going to call it 59.9.
Meigs County holding on to a 19-point lead. As Sweetwater's going to throw in the ball. And they get it in, and it's a good-looking shot for them as it's ball's on the floor, bodies hit the floor as well. And they're going to take it up, blocked away by Lainey Fitzgerald.
Lainey Fitz just said, go to the weight room. Reminder now.
Fitzgerald had a monster defensive game against Tellico, totaling up over 5 blocks for sure. As Sweetwater going to jack up a three, and it won't go. That was Baylog who shot. Out of bounds, it will go to Meigs County. 45.5 seconds left to go in the second.
I think Meigs County is just going to wait and pop out a three here. Very good. To make this a 20-point lead. And I'll tell you who's going to be shooting it too, why not Taylor McCone will be the one shooting it here in 20 seconds.
Speaking of McCone, she just handed it off to Schomburg and then to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald spinning, getting it to Schomburg. 15 seconds left. Schomburg gets a good screen by Fitzgerald, almost loses it, kicks it out to McCone. She's going to shoot the three. It's good.
What did I say?
Taylor McCone hits the huge three at the end of the first half, and Meigs County with a 22-point lead.
Who called it?
You called it. Taylor McCone hit a huge three to extend this lead even further.
We'll be back in 9:50. See you then. Meigs County 36, Sweetwater 14. Welcome back here to the jungle. This is Meigs County High School, where Meigs County is up 36-14 on the Sweetwater Lady Wildcats. Great game here so far. Number 3, Julia Howard, is the key to this game for Meigs County. She has not slowed down on that, and she's not looking to. Here with the full court press. And like I said, Julia Howard gets it, steals, passes it to Crayons, to Fitz. Fitz drops inside and says, get big to over 3 of them. 24-point game here. Crayons playing incredible defense. Some would call her the claw. Passes it all the way to the corner. I believe Julia Howard could have got that. She jumped up. Howard with the rebound. Passes it out to Maddie Moore, who drives inside. Passes out to Fitzgerald, who doesn't care to pop the 3. Will miss. Howard with the rebound. Schaumburg back into Fitz. Gets her own rebound. Gets blocked here. Sweetwater will reset.
Sweetwater looking like they're having better defense.
But it doesn't matter because Schaumburg will get the steal here.
This Meigs County Lady Tiger defense is inevitable.
She will drive in left-handed, Jalen Brown style.
And Woodruff's got to watch her elbows there. That could be risky and could get her ejected.
These refs do like to call fouls here tonight. Howard is not looking to get crossed up.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on, I believe, Maddie Moore.
And I believe, no, that's not Baylog. That is, I don't know.
That is Woodruff with the contact, and we'll be shooting 2 free throws. As Fitzgerald passes it in Maddie Moore as she makes both free throws. Moore over to Howard. She's going to drive inside. Stops. Kicks it back out to Laney, and she's going to get the easiest layup of the game. No one was there to contend her shot, and she's going to take the easy 2 points. 24-point lead for the Tigers. Stolen away by Moore. As Moore's going to dish it to Schaumburg, but she's going to miss the layup. Meigs County's missed a lot of open opportunities in this game. Howard playing good defense. And an almost sloppy pass is going to be a travel on Woodruff. Meigs County will take possession.
Looking for a walk there, but she got to travel. Let's see what happens here. Ward will cross up Baylog.
Schaumburg to Fitzgerald, then to Howard, then to Schaumburg. Meigs County moving the ball excellently in this game as Crayons a wide open 3.
The air ball.
Alexis Crayons having a rough couple of games. Hopefully that can turn around soon for this Tigers team. And a foul on Schaumburg, as that's Sewell who drew the contact.
Schaumburg will be defending the unbound.
Baylog passing it down. It's number 33, Brooklyn Gibby, and she hits the layup. Moore, stolen away. That's Baylog. She's going to kick it over to Swall. And she's going to bank in the 3. Nice back-to-back buckets there by Sweetwater.
Getting the lead down to only 19.
And
Meigs County is just playing sloppy now. Might need a timeout to be called here.
They're not going to take one. Meigs County still has a 19-point lead. Still a very, very comfortable lead right now, but still early into the second half. You can't count out any team. That's Baylog. Over to Sewall. And that was Woodruff who chucked up a shot but couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Lila Brown. And McCone going to be driving. Gets to the mid-range, kicks it out to Fitzgerald. She's going to take the three. Won't go. Eventually rebounded by Sweetwater. Sweetwater taking things slow. As Woodruff thought about shooting the three. Still thinking about it. She doesn't. She's going to drive inside. Trying to back up Lila Brown. And trying to pass it to Sewall, but
number 3, that's Sue.
Excuse me, Sewell.
Sewell.
McCone over to Crans, then to Fitzgerald. Meigs County holding the ball. Not wanting to do anything risky with it. They get it down to Julia Howard. She's going to try and bully her way through and gets the contact, and 2 free throws coming for Julia Howard. This is going to be on Lily Woodruff. She makes the first, making it a 20-point lead for the Tigers. And she'll miss the second, rebounded by Baylog. Baylog guarded by Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald tips it away, and she's going to get in fast break opportunity, and she's going to go up and gets fouled hard.
Fouled by Gibby really hard.
And 2 free throws coming up for Fitzgerald.
I do believe we will see a fun thing here that I have not seen here in a while. A running 4th quarter clock.
As she misses the first. And she'll miss the second. Meigs County really cannot seem to hit free throws tonight, as Howard was the one with the rebound. And McCone's going to shoot the three. It won't go. It was rebounded by Sweetwater, but stolen away by Meigs County. McCone, the wild shot, and it goes.
McCone is a magician. Looking forward to seeing her for years to come. Well, I guess 2 years to come.
For years to come.
For years to come. She got 2 more, I think.
The nice pass there to Elisa Gage, but she misses the three. Fitzgerald across the court to Crans. She's going to take the one-legged floater, and it won't go. Rebound by Howard. She gets it to go. Julia Howard been eating the paint up all game.
That's poisonous.
Julia Howard almost steals the inbounds pass, and we have substitutions for both teams. They get to pass into Baylog. Baylog guarded by King. Nice inside pass to Woodruff, but it's blocked by McCone, but Julia Howard ends up fouling afterwards. And she hits the first. And she'll hit the second. Kranz pushing it up fast. King gets it back to Kranz. She's going to take the mid-range shot at the free throw line. It won't go. And it's going to eventually be a foul, and I believe it's going to be called on Alexis Kranz. Meigs County even went up 22, still full court pressing.
Howard.
And I believe it's going to be a 3-second call. Schomburg getting the ball down for the Lady Tigers. Kicks it over to McCone. Then over to King. She's going to pull up for the three. It won't go. Rebounded by Howard. Tried to pass over to Schomburg, but was tipped away by Swell, and therefore it's out of bounds on her. As Kennedy Smith comes in for Julia Howard.
Howard's last minute of the night. Great performance by her.
McCone was wide open but had to jump for the ball. Pass to Schomburg, then right back to McCone. It won't go. Rebound by Smith. Great job skying for that rebound. And an easy 2 points. 47 seconds left to go in the third. Meigs County up by 24. Woodruff kicking it over to, I believe that's Gage. And a foul, most likely on Lila Brown. And it will be on Lila Brown's. That is her third foul of the game. As Gage hits the first free throw. And she'll hit the second, making it a 22-point lead for the Tigers. Schomburg directing the offense. Over to Smith, then to King. A lot of passing here by Meigs County. 22 seconds left. They get it inside to Brown. She dribbles and gets the easy layup there.
25 to 49. We will see the fourth quarter probably with the clock here soon enough.
Baylog and the Sweetwater Wildcats need to get up a shot quick, and they don't. Meigs County goes into the fourth quarter with a dominant 24-point lead. And what a huge game it's been for Julia Howard, being able to do pretty much everything on the court for the Tigers.
I don't think she will play again here tonight. I think she has to play her final minutes. But that still does not take away from her impressive performance here. It is a great night. We are going to probably see a running clock in the fourth. And I guess we will see soon enough. Well, I guess we'll see soon enough the Blues game. Their only win coming against the Sweetwater Wildcats. Hoping to see a big win here for them tonight.
As it would be nice to be at home and get a win.
It would be very nice. We have not seen a single home win all season.
And unfortunately for the Tigers, it's back-to-back home games, as due to the snow in that recently happened, the schedule for the games had to be moved, and we have a game obviously tonight and then tomorrow, and along with that we have another home game on Friday. McCone to Schomburg.
A lot of basketball here at Meigs County, and we are ready for it.
Nice pass by McCone to Lila Brown. She's going to kick it out to Schomburg, who's wide open. That's good. 52-25 with 7:30 left to go in the fourth. Meigs County not letting up on the gas anytime soon. Swell. Over to Gage. Stolen away by Lila Brown on a fast break. And she's going to get the 2 easy points. And a timeout by Jennifer Slover and the Wildcats. What a great way to start out the fourth quarter, especially after how dominant they've been so far in this game.
Very, very dominant. I believe sooner or later we will see some players we have not seen since the first game. I believe it will be Ainsley Bales, Kylie Cornelius, and the Painmakers, Skylin Payne. Only they should check in soon enough here, but we will see.
Swell to Woodruff. She's guarded by Ansley King pretty well. And she's double teamed and trapped, needing to get it out. And she does finally. Over to Gage. Then to Kendall Taylor. She shoots the 3 and it won't go. And it's finally rebounded by Swell.
So
Woodruff gets inside and initiates contact and gets the foul call. Woodruff getting a lot of free throws here in this game. Not something you normally see against this Meigs County defense.
Normally they play sound defense here. Looking like they're giving up a little bit, but they're still not giving up anything big.
As Woodruff misses the second. Schomburg to McCone. Then to King, then back to Schomburg. Meigs County playing monkey in the middle with the whole team as Lila Brown's going to shoot a shot and get fouled. 2 free throws coming up for her as Ainsley Bales, Kylie Cornelius, and Skylin Payne all look to check in.
Who called it? I'll tell you who I called it.
As Schomburg sits for Payne and King sits for Cornelius. And Lila Brown's going to sit for Ainsley Bales, but she is at the free throw line. Lila Brown misses the second. Swell. Guarded by Payne. Off Payne's foot, and good defense there as Bales comes in for Brown. And the only 2 other familiar faces on the court for the Tigers are Taylor McCone and Kennedy Smith.
First time seeing Kylie and Skylin since the first game here.
And a lot of time here with 6 minutes left to go in the fourth. They're going to get a decent amount of playing time. Good passing by Sweetwater, and Tinsley Cook going to get fouled and have a shot for 2 free throws.
If I do have to say this though, Ainsley does have a terrific corner. I promise you, I've seen it a lot here and at away games. Ainsley Bales has a terrific corner. Skylin Payne, great shooters as well. I remember the first game of the season, she kept popping out, kept splashing it.
As Kylie gets the rebound and immediately fumbles it out of bounds.
The only person's game I'm not familiar with is Kylie Cornelius. But I believe we will become aware of it soon.
Payne. Guarding number 21, Renee Sanders. And a double dribble on Gage. As the timeout's going to be called. Meigs County wants a timeout. 5:48 left to go in the fourth. Meigs County. A 29-point lead. Safe to say this is a blowout that we were not expecting here.
I wasn't.
I'm sure especially the Sweetwater fans weren't, but I'm not sure the Meigs County fans were ready for this either. Fails. Kicks over to Payne. Thought about shooting it, but won't. Good passing here is Kylie Cornelius going to jack up the three. It won't go. And McCone going to tip the ball out of bounds. Good defense here by Skylin Payne. Kennedy Smith also playing good defense when it's stolen by McCone. McCone pushing the fast break. Kicks it over to Kylie. Pump fake. Kicks it back to McCone. She shoots the three. Not enough. And it's almost saved by Bales. Nice effort though. Sweetwater can't do anything against this defense. Stolen away by McCone. She's going to kick it to Payne, and who's going to get a fast break layup, and it won't go. And I believe an offensive foul on Ainsley Bales. Sweetwater bringing the ball down. Stolen away by Payne. Good defense. She's a menace on the defensive side. This whole team is. McCone to Cornelius. She's going to drive inside. Loses the ball before eventually being called for the foul. .424 left to go in the fourth.
Been a point here in about 5 minutes.
As you almost had to take your words back as a jump ball.
I wish I did to get to take my words back.
Sweetwater keeps possession. The inbound pass goes straight to her target. And a nice layup by Sweetwater. McCone driving, passing it to Kylie. She's going to shoot another three.
Bang!
It's good. The fan favorite, especially on the basketball team. As Kylie is definitely not afraid to shoot her shot.
I believe that is her first ever varsity points here at Meigs City High School.
And what a point for it to be a corner three. As it's going to be an offensive foul. Kylie draws the offensive foul.
They're begging for one more. They want to see Kylie Cornelius get another one. What it would mean for the junior.
And not only would this be by far her best varsity game, it would also allow the bench to erupt. She's going to get another shot, and she's going to shoot it. Hits the back iron and comes out.
They wanted it. They all jumped in the air. Feet left the ground.
3:05 left to go in the fourth. Still plenty of time. And a wild shot by a Sweetwater player. I'm not even sure who that was. As McCone gets it to Payne. Payne gonna drive inside. Kick it back out to McCone. She's gonna settle and shoot for a three. It's good. 60 points for this Meigs County offense. And a 31-point lead for the game.
A lot of offense and a lot of defense.
Sweetwater trying to get anything going offensively to try and make this lead not as embarrassing as it's stolen away by Bales. She's going to try and get a fast break layup and a foul, but it won't go. Ainsley Bales going to get 2 free throws here. She hits the first. This is the second, but rebounded by McCone and tried to flick it up, but it won't go. As Kylie's gonna settle for another three.
Bang!
It's good.
Bang! Bang!
Kylie Cornelius, 6 points here in the 3 minutes she's played.
That's
A nasty spot-up shooter.
I wasn't familiar with her game. I am now.
And she's even willing to take charges. Good defense by Kennedy Smith.
Pass it.
McCone loses the ball. Kylie Cornelius trapping. And ball's tipped, almost stolen by McCone, and a bad pass gonna go to Meigs County. Clock will be running, 1:30 left to go in the fourth. McCone gets the inbounds pass. Across the court to Cordelia. She's in the corner. Another three. Won't go.
You heard the gasp from the crowd.
Everyone expecting another swish there, and it looked like it was going in. Not enough, though. Almost tipped away by Payne. She's a pest on the defensive side. Sweetwater going to settle. Oh, they won't settle for it in a sloppy pass. McCone on the fast break. She looks gassed. She's going to jump and get the easy 2 points. 45 seconds left to go in the fourth. I assume after this possession, the Lady Tigers will hold and not try to score unless they're wanting to feed it to Kylie one more time.
Get it
And she's going to grab it.
Look.
And that's going to be the ball game. Oh. And it's a game of keep aways. Bale shoots the three. It won't go. McCone gets it. She's going to shoot the floater, and McCone, what a second half from her.
Add insult to injury. 67.
And
29 will be your final score here in Meigs County. Excellent game for Meigs County. The Lady Tigers come away with it. We will be back for the boys game here. Julia Howard, Kylie Cornelius, best basketball players in the world. We'll see you, and I believe it will be 10-15 minutes for the boys game. See you then, folks. Welcome back to Meigs County High School. We are here in the jungle after a dominating Lady Tigers victory with a lot of points being scored. I believe it was 60-something.
To 29. As in their last outing, Meigs County came away with a 1-point clutch win at the buzzer against this Sweetwater team, and they're hoping to recreate that win. Maybe not in the same fashion, but at least recreate the W. A lot of passing here by Sweetwater. Chris Allord, number 1.
New face here to the starting lineup, Nate Powell, his first time being a starter. I believe he is over Des Smith and Landon Thompson.
As Sweetwater drills a 3, Ethan over to Jackson. Jackson, a tough one-legged fader, won't go. Easton spins, shoots, it's good. Good job by Easton Meadows, hitting a tough shot. Number 2, Hunter Daffrin, bringing the ball down for the Wildcats. Hunter, passing it out, good ball movement. In the corner, that's Chris. He drives inside, steps through, won't go. Rebounded by Jackson.
Hope.
Jackson gonna drive inside, another layup, it's good. Meigs County trying to come out firing as they have been struggling when it comes to first quarter points this season. Hunter passes it to Cade Hauser. Then over to Chris. Hausers. A lot of passing by the Wildcats in the corner. A wide open 3, but it was stuffed by Ethan Meadows. And they get it back in another 3-point shot, but it's blocked again by Jackson. Ethan passing out to a wide open Nate Powell in the corner for 3. It's good.
The lefty.
Meigs County on a 7-3 run to start this first quarter. Meigs County doesn't normally start out hot, but seems that's the opposite in this game. Good defense by Nate Powell, preventing Nolan Davis to get inside as number 15, Campbell Hells. As Ethan passed to Nathan into the corner to Jackson, who nails a 3. 10-3 run for Meigs County. And only 3 minutes gone off the clock. It's Chris Alford. He's gonna shoot the 3. Tried to draw contact, but doesn't get it. Rebound by Easton. Looked like he got poked in the eye. As T.Y. kicks it up to Ethan, and then in the corner, Nate Powell, another corner three from Meigs, won't go. Jackson Hope trying to sky for that rebound, just doesn't get it. Cade Hausers over to Nolan. Cade to Chris. Hits the front of the rim and bounces off. Slow start here for Chris Alford. And it's stolen away. I believe that's Campbell on the fast break. Kicks it back out. And the nice drive inside by Cade Hausers.
Very competitive game so far here. Both teams not looking to let up anything early.
T.Y. spinning, getting it to Nate. Nate to Ethan. Ethan doing a lot more passing in this game than he has been recently. Gets it to T.Y. T.Y. spins again, gets it back to Ethan. Ethan, a deep three-pointer. It's good! Ethan Meadows, a deep three-pointer to extend this lead even more as Des Smith and Brody Goins subbing into the game along with Landon Thompson, and I'm not sure why, as this lineup seems to be working. As that was Chris Alford who drives inside and gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up for him.
It looks like Chris Gauskas will go out for Smith. Landon will probably check in for Easton. And I do believe Powell will go out for Goins. And like I said, everything just happened. High IQ.
As Chris will miss the second free throw, and Ethan jumps at that rebound. Ethan pushing the offense. Crosses over, kicks it out to Des Smith. Smith thought about shooting it, but doesn't. Kicks it over to Brody. Then to Ethan. Another deep three for Ethan. Looks like he wanted the contact as his hand got hit, but not going to get it. Tough luck for Ethan. This is number 2, Hunter Daffern, bring the ball down. Chris, guarded by Ethan. They kick it down to Hunter, arm straight up. Good defense there by Jackson, and the ball's going to go to Meigs County. Last touch by Hunter.
Landon Thompson. Just a big body down there. You can't get past anything.
A big old wall. Ethan passes to Smith. Meadows to Hope to Goins. To Smith. Good ball movement. Ethan to Dez. Dez. Pump fakes. Stepping back at the logo. Crosses. Gets it back to Ethan. Then to Brody. A lot of ball movement here by Meigs County. Not wanting to force up many shots. As this is something new for them, as they like to get shots as quickly as possible and taking their time. Not normally their thing, and so far it's working. As Jackson Hope needs to fix his shoe. As T.Y. is going to come in for Jackson as his shoe is messed up.
Fix the laces.
Goins gets a close and a scary pass into Ethan as he
Bang!
hits the mid-range shot. Ethan Meadows, 2 for 3 right now. And doing a lot better in this starting first quarter than he has in recent games. As Ethan and the Meigs County Tigers, frankly, have all been in a rough spot. As Chris crosses, guarded by Ethan. Trying to get past him, but he can't. Goes over to Cade Hausers. Back to Chris. He shoots the deep three. It won't go. Rebound by Brody. Nice job extending his arm. T.Y. in the corner to Dez. Dez didn't want to shoot it. Hands it back to T.Y. T.Y. down to Ethan. Another tough mid-range shot. It won't go. And Landon, the big body, getting the rebound. Ethan going to pull another three, and it won't go. Not enough. And Chris wanted to try and sell some contact there, and he doesn't get it as he'll drive inside, and should be a foul on
LT.
and Landon Thompson.
Nothing he can do there if he backs down.
That was just good offense by Chris there. As Jackson Hope's going to sub in for T.Y. T.Y. didn't get as much of a rest as he wanted due to the Jackson shoe, but now he does get his rest.
That's why you need to do bunny ears. Or double knots.
Chris makes the second free throw. 7-point lead. Brody Goins has it near the corner. Over to Ethan. Then to Brody. Smith to Hope. Hope driving inside, loses it, kicks it back out to Ethan. A risky pass getting to Landon Thompson, and he can't convert too much. As Bryson Burgers hits the three. Jackson bringing the ball down for the Tigers. 30 seconds left to go in the first, a 4-point lead. We may see Meigs County hold the ball here. Dez to Ethan. Then to Jackson. Then over to Brody. 18 seconds left. Meigs County is just going to hold it for now. Ethan Dez in the corner. That's Brody. Wide open three. It won't go. Landon Thompson grabs it. He's going to chuck up the shot. And it won't go as well. And Sweetwater not going to get the shot off in time. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Meigs County up 15-11.
Great game here tonight. Looking like it's actually going to be better. That's Burgess. That's two S's. You see, that's Burgess. That's not Burgers.
Meigs County having a red-hot start in this first quarter, something they haven't had all season. And that's where they end up failing the most, is that first quarter deficit. Just too much to come back from in most games. As the buzzer sounds and the second quarter is about to get underway, Meigs County going out with a lineup of Jackson Hope, T.Y. Kraskowskis, Ethan Meadows, Easton Meadows, and Nate Powell. Wildcats going with Hunter Daffrin, Bryson Burgess, DeMarth Upton, and Kate Hausers. Jackson crosses, gets it over to Ethan. Ethan thought about pulling up but doesn't. He's going to drive inside and get the 2 easy points. That's what Ethan needs to do more, is drive inside. He's a lot stronger and taller than most people that go up against him. Why not use that height to your advantage? Chris. Alford still has it. Gets the screen from Hunter Daffrin, and he can't hit the shot. Jackson Hope grabs the rebound, and Meigs County another chance to increase this lead, as T.Y. tried to get it down into Ethan in the paint, but he can't. Easton, a rough pass over to Nate, and ends up in Ethan's hands in the corner, and he can't get it. Wanted some contact. He won't get it. Hunter's going to pump fake the corner three from the fast break. And that is Burgess, who was wide open in the corner but couldn't hit. The ball fumbles into his hands and gets an easy layup. .6:44 left to go in the second. T.Y. to Nate. Ethan in the corner to Nate Powell. Wide open three. It won't go. Meigs County seeming to just shoot threes and not really want to drive in. Burgess in the corner. Alford. Over to Hunter. Pump fakes, then to Burgess.
Powell on defense.
Hausers in the corner. As that was Burgess who fakes out Ethan and gets an easy layup on the baseline. Meigs County only up by 2 now. 6 minutes left to go in the second. Jackson spinning, getting inside and kicking it out. Gonna stay with Meigs County. The Tigers seem to be trying to force anything they can when they need to start taking things slow. Hope gonna step back, a fadeaway three-pointer from the corner, and it won't go. Alford driving inside and won't get the finish, but he'll get the contact. 2 free throws coming up for Alford.
Meigs is starting to get sloppier. We need to slow this game down, start just driving in more, trying to get contact, get free throws up. A point's a point no matter what. You cannot fold this game away this early.
As the game is now tied up with those 2 free throws from Alford. Meigs County dribbling it out at the logo, taking things a little bit slower. Jackson to Ethan, and he's gonna pull up a wild 3, and it won't go. Alford bringing it down, sizes up Ethan, and a double dribble. Or excuse me, that was a carry by Chris Alford. Great job by Ethan there, interrupting his dribble. T.Y. to Nate, then to Ethan. Ethan trying to drive inside. He doesn't get the contact to go. And can't get the shot either. Hunter Daffrin gonna drive inside, and he'll get the layup. And now the Wildcats have taken the lead here in the middle of the second quarter. Jackson taking a fadeaway mid-range shot. It won't go. Meigs County still just trying to chuck shots up and see what they can get going, but that's not been working for him as Chris Alford goes up for the layup and gets the contact and an and-one opportunity. As substitutions come in for Meigs County.
Eli Hope, T.Y. Kriskowskis is wide open in the corner.
Ethan eventually finds it, but a little too late as Easton another fadeaway shot after a spin, and it's good. Easton hitting both of his shots early in the game. Hunter.
Fade, and gets it.
Over to Burgess, and Nate Powell fouls, and he knows he did. Upset with himself as Wildcats aren't getting free throws just yet, but they're awfully close. Burgess needs to get it in. He does. Gets it to Hunter. Then Alford. Alford drives inside. Gets a tough shot to fall. Alford getting a lot of tough shots, and Burgess steals the inbounds pass and makes the floater, and Meigs County gonna take their first time out of the game. Sammy wanted to think things over.
And Ethan is barking at him.
.351 left to go in the second quarter. Meigs County down by 7. Meigs County only scored 2 points since the end of the first quarter, and we are over halfway done through the second. As the lineup does not change for Meigs County nor Sweetwater. Nate Powell has it in the corner. Wanted to get it inside to T.Y., but he couldn't. Trapped. And eventually gets it down to Eli Hope. Eli spins. Gonna try and drive inside. Forces up a wild shot. Gets it to go. Eli Hope. A nice job getting inside, spinning, and fading away. Burgess. Guarded by T.Y. He's at the logo. Gets it to Alford. He's guarded by Ethan. Alford kicks it to Hunter. Back to Alford. lot of slow ball movement here by the Wildcats, wanting to take things slowly. As Burgess going to drive inside. And Meigs County not allowing him to get anything. It's been great defense so far for the Tigers. Burgess at the logo. Kicking it over to Alford. Then over to Hausers. Down low, that was Hunter Daffrin who gets the tough layup to go, as Easton gonna sit in the corner and shoot a three, and it won't go, in and out. And Hunter gonna shoot a three in the corner, it won't go. TY dribbling down court, as it looks like he was shoved on the way back, as Burgess gonna get the easy fast break points. Eli.
Sweetwater looking to get away with this.
9-point lead for Sweetwater. Easton gonna take another tough shot from the mid-range. Won't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound, takes it up. No contact still. And they're gonna call out on Meigs County as substitutions come in for both teams. Meigs County can't buy a foul here. Burgess, a rough pass to Campbell as Jackson ends up stealing it, almost falls, and a foul on Eli, or excuse me, a foul for Eli Hope. It's only number 20, Kate Hausers. Hope passes to his brother. Eli drives inside, spins, gets it to Ethan. He hop steps, gets inside, and doesn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, goes up and in. And one opportunity for Ethan Meadows.
Needs to get this to keep it alive.
1:18 left to go in the second. 7-point lead for the Wildcats.
They need this bad.
And as we've seen from this year, Ethan Meadows, not the greatest free throw shooter, but he does convert. As Nolan Davis checks back in for the Wildcats. Alford to bring the ball down for Sweetwater. Burgess guarded by Des Smith, who just entered the game. Alford getting a screen and shooting a three, wide open, and it's good. Des Smith getting the inbound pass from Ethan Meadows. Des driving the baseline and pass it back out to Ethan as he's gonna drive inside. Kick it back out to Smith. And a travel on Ethan. Ethan trying to do too much here, as he just needs to take things slow. Alford handing it off to Davis. He's going to drive inside, guarded by Ethan. A tough mid-range shot. It won't go. Good defense there, as
Easton steals it from Eli.
Same team there, guys. Ethan to Eli. Hope to Des Smith. Smith loses it. It's picked up by Campbell. Campbell gonna shoot the deep three. It won't go. And rebounded by Davis as Campbell shoots another three and gets it to go at the end of the second quarter. Meigs County down by 12. And that's going to do it for the first half. Meigs County on a hot start in the first quarter, but crumbled there in the second.
Bad break there. We will be back after the half, though. Meigs County 24, Sweetwater 36.
Welcome back to Meigs County, the jungle. Sorry about not being back right when the game started back, but Sweetwater immediately opens up with a missed field goal. Ethan over to Nate and immediately shoots the three.
Bang!
It's good.
Already starting out early. Bringing it back in within 9.
Hunter Daffrin bringing the ball up for the Wildcats. Over to Alfred. That was Alfred again. Oh, a nice spin move on the baseline. And good passing by Sweetwater to go up strong. And Hunter can't get the bucket to fall, but he's going to the line. Just about a minute has passed since the beginning of the third quarter. Meigs County down by 9. As Hunter hits the second, makes it a 10-point game. Jackson, bring the ball down for the Tigers, gets it to Nate. Ethan to T.Y. Then it ends up back in Jackson's hands. Ethan gonna drive, take a tough mid-range shot. It's good. Perfectly placed and completely wide open. Good ball movement and spacing there by the Tigers. Hunter, bring the ball down for the Wildcats. Guarded by Jackson. Campbell, guarded by Nate Powell. As Burgess is gonna shoot the three, it's no good. And Ethan's gonna go for the rebound and grab it. Ethan needs to get it up the court quick. As he passes it to Jackson and he gets past half court. Jackson, the ball's tipped. And as Hunter dives on the ground for it, he ends up passing it right to a Tigers player. And
Easton Meadows will go up for the and one opportunity.
Easton Meadows, a sneaky good offensive player in this game so far. Hitting clutch shot after clutch shot to keep the Tigers in this game. Meigs County not shooting the free throw well at all this season, and they need to hit some to come back into this game, as Easton missed that free throw. Alfred. Pass it over to Burgess. Burgess to Hausers. Then to Alfred. Guarded by Ethan. A lot of good ball movement here by the Wildcats. Burgess spins and hands it off to Alfred. He's going to step through off the pump fake to get Ethan in the air, and I believe they called an offensive foul.
They did.
Six-point game here in the jungle with 5:35 left to go in the third. Jackson to Ethan. Nate passes to Jackson and to Ethan. Nate wide open in the corner. He shoots. It won't go. And rebound by Ethan. A bounce pass over to Jackson, who floats it up. It won't go. And they say last touch by Jackson. Hunter bringing the ball down. Alfred passes it to Hunter, who's wide open on the top of the key, and he nails it. 9-point game here. Nate to Ethan. Ethan gonna pull up for three. It won't go. Rebounded by Chris. Alfred gonna drive past Ethan and try and go all the way to the rim, but doesn't get it. Wanted the foul, but doesn't get it as well, as Hausers misses the three. Ethan crosses it past the court to Jackson, then to T.Y. He's wide open, a deep three. It's no good, and Easton almost comes up with the ball as Jackson dives on the floor. As multiple Tigers trying to steal the ball away, and Ethan trying to get called for the foul and one. Meigs County can't seem to buy a foul and can't seem to stop the refs from calling fouls. As he misses the free throw, rebounded by Ethan. No look pass to Jackson. Jackson's gonna drive inside and cannot get the basket to fall, but Easton Meadows right there to clean up the board and get an easy 2 points. Alford dribbling the ball to Campbell. Back to Alford. As Ethan tried to draw contact, but it doesn't matter as he lost the ball. Nate passes it over to Jackson in the corner. He's wide open. Won't go. Meigs County can't do anything right now as the ball just does not want to seem to go into the hoop.
They needed that right there, but they cannot buy a bucket to save their lives.
9-point game here with 3:18 left to go in the third. Alford. As good passing here by Sweetwater, as that was Nolan Davis who was trying to grab the rebound, but to no avail. Nate passed up the open three, get it to Ethan who shoots, and it's good. I even believe that Cade Hauser's got a little bit of it, and that was the perfect amount of block that he needed, and it went straight in. 6-point lead for the Wildcats. Campbell guarded by Nate. A hard screen by Hausers as he's going to drive to the hoop and get the bucket to go. No foul. Jackson trying to push the offense as quick as possible. Easton going to try another corner three. It's good. Easton Meadows, 1 of 2 from the corner in this game so far, and he's hit some clutch shots, making it a 5-point game here. Campbell guarded by Nate. He's going to pick and pop out to Hausers as he nails the mid-range shot. They get it down to Easton. Easton's going to fade away. Air balls. As Alfred's going to drive. Try and get inside, and he does. No foul. And already it's back to a 9-point game. Ethan crosses, goes up, and gets the layup. Doesn't get the foul that he wanted, but he'll take all the points he can get.
They need anything and everything to start landing right now.
Hunter passes it to Hausers as Hausers kicks it over to a wide open Nolan Davis, and a 9-point lead for the Wildcats as Jackson crosses, steps back, kicks it over to TY, and then to Ethan wide open in the corner. He's going to shoot it.
Bang!
It's good. And Sammy wants a timeout, try and keep this momentum going and trying to freeze the Wildcats. 6-point lead here for Sweetwater. Meigs County seeming to constantly fall behind, but come right back in within that 5 to 6 point range as they cannot stop the offense of the Wildcats.
Of course, like you said, 55.2 left here, 6 points down Meigs County. Closest game of the season for them. They really need a big win here.
As beating Sweetwater twice in one season may give Meigs County the confidence they need going into the rest of the season. And while I do believe playoff contention is out of reach right now, winning a couple of games could improve this season a lot.
Yes, it'll be Meigs' second win, and they would have the sweep over Sweetwater. Need a big, big win here tonight. And Meigs County has no cheerleader, and there they come.
ball is inbounded and 50 seconds left to go in the third. 6-point lead for the Wildcats. Campbell, guarded by Ethan. Got a screen that he wanted and passes it out to Burgess as he shoots the three, no good. Rebounded by Campbell. And a sloppy pass to Burgess, but luckily for him, he regained the ball. He drives inside and kicks it out. That's Hunter driving inside. He's gonna get fouled. Bucket won't count. But he'll get 2 shots at the free throw line. As he'll make the first.
Will he make the second? No.
He does not. A 7-point game, and that definitely should have been a foul call there, but Meigs County received the ball anyway, so they'll play on.
There's nothing scarier than a mad E-baby. Let's see what Ethan Meadows can do here.
There's Eli Hope dribbling. Cannot get past Hunter. Passes it to his brother. He's going to drive inside. Hands it off to Landon. And they're saying it's going to be out on Jackson. Meigs County full court pressing. As they're going to get a last-second shot up. And it's no good. A 7-point lead for Sweetwater going into the fourth quarter. Game is definitely far from over, but a couple of buckets and the Sweetwater Wildcats can make this a hard game to come back into. We will see you in just a second.
Let's see what will happen here. Meigs County needs this win. It'll be the first home win of the season.
As with the departure of Peyton Armour and Levi Caldwell and a couple of other big pieces, this Meigs County team struggles to do well in one or two things and just can't produce at anything. Eli to pass to his brother Jackson on the inbounds pass. And the fourth quarter is underway. Jackson getting the pass over to Eli. Eli gonna fall, try and tip it back to his brother, can't get it. Campbell's gonna drive on the fast break. Dishes it off to Alfred. Hunter to Campbell. Then to Alfred. Pump fakes and hands it off to Hunter for the wide open three. No good. And rebounded by Alfred. He's going to take the mid-range shot and knock it down.
Jackson to Ethan.
Ethan spins and floats up a shot that goes right in. Beautiful. Bounce off the glass. 7-point lead for the Wildcats. Hunter to Campbell. Then to Burgess. Excuse me, that was a Hausers. As Hausers has the ball now and hands it over to Alfred. Guarded by Ethan. Gonna get a screen set for him. He's gonna take the mid-range shot and won't get it to go. Ethan flies for the rebound. Brody Goins has it. Tosses it over to Eli, then to Ethan. He's going to shoot the three. And it won't go. Rebound by Landon Thompson. Great job there. As Eli's going to spin, get fouled. But I don't believe it's going to be a shooting foul.
Doesn't look like it.
As Nate Powell's going to sub in for Eli. Ethan grabs the ball, gets it to Jackson, a wide open three, not enough on it. As Alford brings the ball down for the Wildcats. Campbell, guarded by Nate. Trying to create separation and hands it off to Hunter. Hunter gonna travel, as without a doubt he traveled before he was fouled. Nate has a wide open three-point opportunity and nails it. Bang. 4-point lead here for the Wildcats. A huge turnover and a huge three-pointer by Nate Powell, who's also been very inconsistent but showing up huge here in this game. Hunter driving inside, shoots a random shot and no contact, so no foul. Brody Goins bring the ball down for the Tigers. Needing to hand it off, and a foul on, I believe it's going to be Chris Alford, as he reached in when Nate was trying to receive a pass.
Another one is on Chris. Let's see here.
Ethan has it, driving inside, stops, spins, gets it to Brody. Ethan pump fakes, dribbles a little bit, and goes to the
LT boxes him out, misses the layup.
And as bodies hit the floor, Campbell, guarded by Nate. As Hausers has a spin and a pretty decent shot, and as it doesn't go, Jackson Hope bring the ball down for the Tigers. Jackson's gonna hand it off to Ethan, guarded by Alford. Ethan gonna drive inside,
Bang!
get the layup.
2-point game. Meigs County is back.
Great job there by Nate Powell, who started this run with a nice three-pointer, and the Sweetwater Wildcats having a couple of unfortunate turnovers has led to this being a 2-point game with 4:30 left to go in the fourth.
See what happens here.
As I don't believe Coach Sam will change the lineup, as it's been working pretty well, although
I think Des Smith could get checked in any moment here, or T.Y. But it looks like it, same, yep, same.
And
LT's been too good down there in the box still.
unfortunately, though, Landon has also missed quite a few easy layups that should have resulted in the tide of the game changing.
Okay, but you have the wall down there, okay? His point is rebounds. He's Dennis Rodman down there. He's not made to shoot.
Hunter bringing the ball down for the Wildcats. One unfortunate turnover, and this could be a completely different game. Campbell to Alford. Pump fakes. Gets inside. Shoots a tough mid-range shot and gets it to go. 4-point game. Meigs County doesn't need to panic. Nate Powell. Pump fakes. Kicks it to Ethan. Ethan sizing up. Gets inside. The blocking foul and one. Ethan Meadows. The and one opportunity. And a great job there by the ref, making sure Alford was still moving there, as that was not a legal motion.
1-point game. Bang!
I would prefer you not bang a free throw.
How many games have we won here for the boys?
You know what? That's fair.
Word for word, bar for bar. Let's get into it.
Alford, guarded by Ethan, to Campbell.
Don't give up anything easy and stupid, please.
Hausers to Campbell. Over to Hunter. Over to Hunter again. Alford has it. Almost at the logo. Ethan goes under the screen. Alford wasting time. Jackson went for a risky steal, doesn't get it. And
Travel could have been.
And Alford going to drive inside, get 2 easy points in a 3-point game. Brody Goins has it in the corner, kicks it to Ethan, pump fakes, crosses over, kicks it to Nate Powell, another 3, won't go. Rebounded by the Wildcats. And a timeout by the Wildcats. Still a 3-point game here in the jungle. 2:57 left to go in the 4th. Meigs County absolutely still in this game.
I don't need this. I can't take it. I can't do this. I can't do it. 2:57 left. I'm so scared. I can't take it.
Well, I said it earlier. I wanted a really close game. I think I said then I don't care if we lose, but I'm going to go back on that. I really want to win. The timeout has ended, and the same lineup for Meigs County and for the Wildcats. Campbell to throw in the ball. Gets it to Alford. Alford holding it near half court. Sizing up Ethan. Kicks it to Campbell. A lot of screens are being made right now. Hunter to Alford. Alford trying to get open, doesn't.
They reset.
Hausers.
Sammy wants a foul.
And a foul they're going to get.
You see Sammy down there slapping his wrist.
They're going to call the foul on Brody Goins, as Nolan Davis subs in for DeMarth Upton. Hunter kicks it in to Alford. He's going to drive inside and slam it home. Ethan Meadows could do nothing about that, as he's going to drive inside, take it up, lay it in. Ethan Meadows going to show that he's not scared. 3-point game.
I can't take this. I need a win.
Hunter driving inside, a foul. And it's going to be on Jackson Hope. 59-56, 2 minutes left to go in this game. The ball's passed into Alford. And they're going to call a foul on Jackson Hope again.
Ethan.
Oh, they're going to call it on Ethan. That's a surprise. As Meigs County maybe wanting to get them into the bonus, although I'm not sure why. Davis has it. Guarded by Landon. Landon getting close. Stolen away by Nate. A huge steal by the Tigers. Hope gets it to Ethan. Gonna drive inside. Hop step. Take it up. It's good.
Yes!
A 1-point game here in the jungle. 1:30 left to go in the 4th. Alford guarded by Ethan. A timeout by the Wildcats, and what a huge possession by Meigs County, and especially Ethan for getting that Euro step to go through.
Nate Powell needs his jersey in the rafters for that.
And Nate Powell with an incredible steal, being able to read that pass perfectly. The jungle may not have as many people as there normally is here, but it is electric right now. Everyone is on their toes.
I need it. I need this win. I'm begging for this win.
Campbell to Hunter. And with a minute 20 left, we come to the close of the fourth quarter. 1 point Sweetwater lead. Alford kicking it over to Hausers, who now to Campbell. Back to Alford. Alford guarded by Ethan. They're going to kick it to Hausers one more time. Brody Goins not letting up on the defensive side. Going to kick it to Campbell in the corner, guarded by Nate. Holding the ball as much as possible as they don't have to shoot here. And they're going to call a timeout.
No. That was
admittedly a great play by the Wildcats coach, but you have to think Meigs County in their head right now. 46.8 seconds left to go. Meigs County needing any kind of bucket right now. The student section is now on its feet. The cheerleaders cheering for their team harder than they have before in this game.
I need a win here.
And everyone on the Tigers looking locked in as they want to bring their second win of the season.
No defense. No defense. All offense.
The only thing that can hurt Meigs County right now is an unwanted foul. As Campbell going to be the one to throw it in. And he gets it into Hunter. Jackson trying to force a turnover. Ethan trapping. And they finally get it to Davis. And it's stolen away. Landon, no! Meigs County has to foul soon. And they finally do. Landon Thompson, a bad pass. Should have just held it. And the Wildcats are not in the bonus, I don't believe, so no free throws just yet. And Sammy's going to want to call a timeout.
He asked how many they had. They said 2.
Great defense there by Meigs County. Just an unfortunate pass by Landon, wanting to push it up to Ethan, but I'm not sure if that was the best move, as they could have potentially just held it and went for a final shot. 28 seconds flat here in the fourth. Meigs County a 1-point deficit. Everyone excited to see how this game ends. And Meigs County going to have to foul again, I believe.
No. We just got told sit down. No.
Campbell into Hausers to the wide open block, and they're going to call a foul on Ethan.
No.
As Ethan, without a doubt, pinned that ball to the glass. And it's going to take a miracle here for Davis to miss these 2 shots.
Miss.
As he misses the first. Tigers hoping for another miss here. And they're not going to get it. As Jackson bringing the ball down for the Tigers. And Sammy's going to want to call a timeout. And Meigs County uses their final timeout of the game. 17.2 seconds left. And this is a rough spot for Meigs County to be in, as I know they want to go for the win, but at the same time, you don't need to go for the win now.
Oh, so I'm begging you for free basketball. We are red.
We can't see the game either. We can't see the game either, so it's not what matters. They're going to have to get over it. They can move. Nate Powell to throw the ball in for the Tigers. And he's going to get it into Jackson.
Jackson Hope, the sophomore.
14 seconds left.
We can't see because of the bar.
Too bad. He hits it! Brody Goins hits the three! Bang! 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 Half-court heave! It's no good! Meigs County wins at the buzzer! What a shot by Brody Goins! Brody Goins with a huge shot with 5 seconds left. Gives Meigs County the 1-point lead. And Alford cannot hit the final shot. Meigs County wins 60-61, bringing their second their second season win and their first win at home.
We won!
Brody Goins, a huge three-pointer.
Meigs wins 61-60, first home of the season. See you tomorrow.